said Killer, leaving the light on for the boys. On a hot summer day a year ago, a lot like the ones this week, two young teens departed Jupiter Inlet on a fishing trip offshore. The plan was to run the 19-foot single-engine boat out to some of the boys' favorite fishing spots. Maybe they could hook a cobia or a kingfish or some other kind of exciting blue water fare. The adrenaline must have been coursing through the veins of Austin Stefanos and Perry Cohen that day. The 14-year-old Tequesta friends were comfortable aboard boats and at ease on the water. But the unexpected happened. A vicious storm steamrolled from west to east across the Florida peninsula that day. It moved quickly. Its shelf clouds were low and close to the ground and inland waterways. It huffed wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and sheeted rain sideways. It crackled killer lightning against anything it could strike. It scared the wits out of salty mariners with decades of experience on the sometime unforgiving seas. Once it left the land and whipped over the ocean, that's when the storm really got ugly. And that's when the unthinkable happened. That's when two families realized Austin and Perry were in the wrong place at the wrong time. The two youngsters never came home. It was a Friday. The date was July 24, 2015. Sunday marks the worst kind of one-year anniversary for a parent. Sadly, it will be a day remembered for a long time to come by many in our coastal communities of the Treasure Coast and Palm Beaches. Lost at sea is perhaps the saddest three words for anyone whose loved one has suffered the fate. There is no closure, no peace. It is a jarring and savage way to grasp the manner in which a cherished and promising life has been cut short. For many, the gravity of losing one's child is too great a cross to bear. It cripples and disables. That's why I have so much admiration for the families of these watermen. Separately they established the Perry J. Cohen Foundation and the Austin Blue Foundation. The organizations were both created to keep alive and to mirror the spirit, life and interests of each boy. Both foundations have grown from the seeds of devastating tragedy to make significant improvements in the lives of others. And they've done so in less than a year. Both organizations have paid for safe boating education courses from Boca Raton to the Treasure Coast. According to U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary spokesman Hank Cashard, the Stewart Flotilla based at Sandsprit Park educated 156 boaters at no cost to the boaters during 4 courses between April and July. The Perry J. Cohen Foundation also is a partner with the Chapman School of Seamanship in Stewart for the Helm Training Scholarships for some attendees. The Austin Blue Foundation has worked to get lawmakers to help make it easier for boaters to get life-saving equipment. This spring, Gov. Rick Scott signed into law a bill that rewards boaters with a discount on boater registration fees if they register an emergency position indicating radio beacon BPIRB or personal locator beacon PLB. The measure is sponsored by Senator Joe Negron in the state Senate and by Representative Marilyn McGurk in the State House, passed 39-0 and 115-0 in the respective legislative bodies. The discount only exists for 1 year, and is not available in any other state. The beacons can help rescuers find boaters in distress. The Perry Cohen Foundation also assisted this year by providing scholarships to children to attend summer camps at the Environmental Studies Center in Jensen Beach and the U.S. Sailing Center of Martin County at Indian Riverside Park. Even fish benefited from how the coastal community rallied around the two kids. On July 13, a large cargo ship seized by U.S. Customs was transformed into an artificial reef off Juno Beach. The ship rests on the sea floor where anglers and divers can catch fish, and it bears 3 commemorative plaques that recognize Perry and Austin as well as Fernandez Jones, Jaden Jones and Willis Bell, the 3 Port Street. Lucy boaters who died earlier this year during an outing from St. Lucie Inlet. Sunday, the boys will be remembered in grand fashion. Light the Coast for Austin and Perry is a candlelight vigil that will be taking place in many communities. Organizers have listed locations in 12 states and 3 countries, including 5 Treasure Coast spots. Sunday, the healing light of candles will flicker from Marathon in the Florida Keys to Canada and Italy. Attendees should arrive by 8 p.m. to join together in spirit at 8:30 p.m. It's a great way to let Austin and Perry know we'll always leave the light on for them. Always. Light the Coast local locations arrive by 8 p.m. for 8:30 p.m. Candlelight Vigil Jupiter Flash to Cuesta, Jupiter Inlet Jettis Chuart, Roosevelt Bridge Fort Pierce, Jetty Park at the Inlet Arrows Beach, Boardwalk off State Road A1 the Sebastian area, Barefoot Bay Private Beach for residents and guests on State Road A1A south of Sebastian Inlet F. For more information about Light the Coast, see Facebook page for Perry J. Cohen Foundation. For more information on how to contribute to either organization, go to www.pjcf.org and www.austinbluefoundation.org. Ed Killer is the outdoors columnist for Treasure Coast newspapers and SHPOM.com, and this column reflects his opinion. Friend him on Facebook at Ed Killer. Follow him on Twitter at SHPOMEKiller or email him at educationkiller@shpom.com or call him at area code 772-221-4201.